Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. If we go ahead and take a look at Nora's Nightwave real quick, you can see over here on the tier 25 reward that we actually get a mod for the Glaxion called Photon Overcharge, and this mod's actually pretty cool. It has two features, the first one being it gives you plus 90% crit damage on the Glaxion, which is obviously amazing. For the second feature, on kill or assist, slain enemies have a 2% chance to drop an energy orb per cold status affecting them. So on an enemy that has the maximum amount of cold stacks, which is 10 stacks, we actually get a 20% chance to create an energy orb with a kill or assist from the Tenet Glaxion, which is actually pretty damn cool. 20% is definitely not the highest amount or anything like that, but it could definitely still be quite useful, especially with the right build. This is my Primary Frostbite cold build that I got with the Tenet Glaxion. I'll leave the video that I made to this linked in the description down below. If we go to the status over here, you can see that I got a 93% chance for a cold status, which is of course thanks to Galvanized Aptitude paired with Rhyme Rounds, so I can get even more status chance and cold. And then of course I got Prime Cryo Rounds for even more cold, and then Primary Frostbite for even more crit damage and even more multi-shot that stacks all the way up to 40 times. And yeah, at the end of the day, I think this setup is going to be pretty good with Photon Overcharge, especially with Shivering Contagion, because you know, on cold status effect we have 100% chance to spread that status effect. So who knows, maybe if we can actually spread enough cold, we can activate Photon Overcharge pretty efficiently. Now don't get it wrong, it's not like this is supposed to be the most efficient energy recovery source in the game or anything like that. When you already have a companion that can produce energy orbs for you, it's definitely not a bad combo. My buddy Rufus right here, who is a Sahasa Kubro, actually has the dig mod, which allows him to potentially dig me up some energy orbs, and that paired with the Tenet Glaxion as well as a Warframe with Nourish can actually be pretty damn good. While the ability is active, you get energy back at an increased rate depending on your ability strength, and as you can see right here, we're getting 3 times the energy back. So in theory, maybe the Tenet Glaxion with a build like this actually isn't that bad after all. All I have to do is make sure that I get the final kill with the Tenet Glaxion, or at the very least an assist with the Tenet Glaxion, and then we could potentially get a lot of energy orbs. I'm honestly quite excited to test this out. It doesn't really matter which Warframe you bring as long as they got Nourish in my opinion, but I also really like to bring Chroma with the Tenet Glaxion so I can boost the base damage thanks to Vex Armor. This is the mod setup that I got on my Chroma, and I think this setup is going to go quite well with the Tenet Glaxion, which is exactly why Equilibrium is here, so I can get health back, which is honestly a perfect combo on a Warframe like Chroma. And yeah, with all that out the way, I think it's time we go ahead and test out this build. Let's get it. I think what better way to test it out than just load up into a survival mission by myself and run it for 5 minutes. Maybe I can get something good out of this relic, who knows. Again, a 20% chance to create an energy orb is definitely not the biggest amount, but at the end of the day, it's better than 0, that's for sure. So I'm very curious to see how well it will do with this setup. Activate Nourish, activate Vex Armor, activate Elemental Ward, and now let's just cook with the Glaxion for a bit. Let's see what we're rocking with, because I'm curious. Okay, we already got some energy orbs. Oh, another one. Okay. Hey, this is much better than I thought. Hey, another one. Okay. This actually isn't terrible, especially with Nourish. Oh, yeah. Hey, yo. Okay. Hold up. We kind of cooking right now. Oh yeah, I don't even need the Epitaph to spread the cold. We're spreading enough cold just fine with the Tenet Glaxion. Yo, this is amazing actually. Ooh, I kind of like this. You're just making energy orbs all the time. 20% chance, huh? Well, that 20% chance seems to be activating quite often. You know, I'm on Chroma, so whenever I feel like it, I can just throw out DSOUL in case things get dicey. And at the end of the day, it still can count toward that 20% chance as long as I actually apply all these cold stacks to the enemy before I kill them. Interesting. I wonder if I can get max cold stacks, or at least a lot, and then still an energy orb drop? I guess it's not the best example because that was an Eximus enemy. Let me see if I can do that without it being on an Eximus enemy. Okay, here we go. We're freezing all these guys. What about you guys? You're gonna drop some energy orbs? Yeah, there we go. That's the assist. Yo, this is actually kind of fucking awesome. What? And I just fell twice to lasers. I love that. Yo, the destruction's kind of nice. Hold up, I'm rocking with this. Okay, there we go. A lot of enemies applied with cold stacks. I'm just gonna follow up with the Exodia Contagion Saw. Yeah, and we're still getting energy orbs, dude. Wow. This is actually amazing. On my Chroma, I got the Cold Elemental Ward just so I can stand and bang and have more armor so, you know, I can be tankier. Activate the Nourish real quick. Get more energy back. Yeah, dude, I don't ever have to worry about energy with a setup like this. And the lower my health gets, the more enemies I just gotta freeze and then follow up with a kill so I can get some energy and heal myself. What? Okay, I like this. This build is definitely not the best in terms of like a short-term mission, like a capture or like a sabotage or anything like that. This is probably not the greatest setup, but for a survival, oh yeah, this is actually not bad at all. Maybe a defense, maybe a mobile defense even too. I could see this build working out quite well in those mission types. Oh yeah, look at this. Bing. Let me get some assist real quick. Was that 700 million? I don't even know. But that's what it looked like. And all I know is I'm happy. Dude, the actual cold spread is already amazing with this weapon. Now we have extra crit damage thanks to the, you know, Photon Overcharge. And we have a chance to make energy orbs by just simply getting kills. Like, this mod is a fat W. Again, it's not the most... And again, this isn't even the most efficient energy orb maker in the game. There's so many other orb makers out there. This build got me feeling like I'm Aokiji pulling up to the big mom territory, bruh. Freezing everybody in my way. You don't stand a chance. Even the top dogs getting frozen, OG. Don't fuck with the cold build. Oh, this shit's actually amazing. I want to use this on Frost just for the aesthetic. Like, I feel like because I'm freezing so much on Frost already, this would be such a fun combo for him as well. And where's this weird guy trying to damage me? Yeah, hey, you want to get frozen, buddy? I think you want to get frozen. Nah, I'm applying 10 cold stacks on you right now, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. You can't. Matter of fact, you can't do anything about it. What can you possibly do? Look at you. You're running. You're hiding in a corner. You're literally camping in a corner. Oh, you don't want 10 cold stacks? Alright, that's fine. You can just hold an Exodia Contagion Zaw to the face. Appreciate the Steel Essence. Oh, we're already done. Damn, I was just vibing for real. And I got Baruch Prime Chassis. Okay. Not bad at all. You guys see the amount of energy orbs I'm making with this build. It's not even the craziest amount at the end of the day or anything like that. But it's still a solid amount that keeps a chroma build like this at a high amount of energy, which is a W in my eyes. Especially because I have lowered efficiency on my chroma build, so, you know, the more energy, the merrier. And man, let me tell you, the energy you can make with this weapon, as long as you got like a companion and maybe even the Zenuric Operator School to get more energy back, oh dude, you'll be cooking. Especially if you got the Primary Frostbite cold build going with the Tenet Glaxion as well. That shit just hits different. I'm not gonna hold you. That was awesome. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much gonna be it for this video. I might make a whole nother build based on Photon Overcharge because the cold, again, is so awesome. And I feel like me personally, I would have a blast if I were to pair this weapon with a Warframe like Frost after his rework. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have a good time. Let me know what you guys think of Photon Overcharge on the Glaxion down below. Again, 20% chance, and you know, take it or leave it, it's really up to you. But for a player like me, this is actually not bad at all. I actually kind of rock with this. The Tenet Glaxion is already a really badass weapon. So having a badass mod like that creates energy orbs on a weapon where I'm just simply holding left click and then, you know, sometimes throwing out an Exodia Contagion Zaw is a pretty badass mod if I do say so myself. But again, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below. Before this video ends, real quick, just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel. I really do appreciate all the kind comments and positive feedback. There's still so much I gotta learn when it comes to this game, and I'm so excited to learn it. I'm just taking my time, enjoying the process, and working on builds at my own pace. It's really fun. I really do appreciate all the support that you guys show along the journey, and all the tips and feedback that actually help me with my builds. I really do appreciate it. I also love seeing you guys chop it up with other people in the comments, and just sharing information, having a good time. I really do appreciate the vibe that you guys bring. Yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Keep your head up, stay positive, and with that being said, thanks for watching.